Hello everyone! Today we're going to be showing you how to teach reading with magnetic letters. This is such a fun and interactive way and your children will love it. And so I have these magnetic letters that have these vowels in red, and it really helps with reading because they can elongate those vowels. I'm going to be linking this below in the description box. So it's a really fun and easy way to teach reading. We're going to be showing you in this video, I'm going to be bringing the kids in. We're going to be showing you how to start with just letter by letter, and then there will be moving on to 2-letter words, 3-letter words. We're going to be talking about how to introduce the silent E sounds, the long vowels, and finally how to read full sentences with these magnetic letters. So without further ado, let me bring you guys a little closer and let's start right from the beginning with just single letters. Let's go. So you want to start by laying a few letters at a time. And if they're doing this for the first time and they don't know their sounds, they're just going to repeat with you, letter by letter, the sounds. You're going to use the short vowel sounds first. If you don't know the short vowel sounds, I'll link a video below where I go over each letter sound. You're going to continue this until you have learned the entire alphabet. Once a child has learned the entire alphabet, you want to go ahead and have them do it on their own and tell you the letter sounds as you point. What about this one?
G.
G, g, g.
G, g, g.
What about this one?
Mm.
What about this one?
O.
Oh, what about this one? Very good. What about this one? What about that one?
Ha.
Like hi, hi.
Hi.
Hi. Very good. What about this one? Very good. What about this one?
Mm.
What about this one?
Mm.
And what about this one?
Ah.
Ah, very good. The next step is 2-letter blends, and you will be going to be blending consonants and vowels. So, Emily, you ready to get started? Make sure you elongate all of the vowels. Make them sound long.
Okay.
Ready? Let's start with the top. Go ahead and point as you read.
Sa.
Good. Go to the next one.
Ra. Ma.
Good.
Ka.
Very good. So you're going to be practicing this with a child, giving them different consonants and different vowels and having them elongate the vowels. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to give Emily 3-letter words. I'm just going to be adding T's to this. Now this is the word family at. So you want to keep it within word families when you're starting out. As you can see, all of these end in at. So the child is going to now be reading 3-letter words, which is the next step. Once they have mastered the 2-letter blends, you move on to 3-letter words. Now, Emily, we're going to be doing the same thing, but now you're going to be elongating the A and reading the whole thing. Ready? Go ahead and get started.
Okay. At. Sat.
Good.
At. Rat. Mat. Mat.
Good.
At. Cat.
Very good. So when you're doing the blends, the child might not be able to hear the word that is being read yet. So when you have them elongate the vowels, which are in red, with this particular set, which I'm going to be linking below, they're going to be able to hear the word sat, sat, rat, rat. You want them to almost like sing it to you. And that's how we do the blends. Now we're going to move on to long vowel sounds. Okay? And the silent E. Let me set that up. All right, so now we are going to be working on the long vowel sounds. So the long vowels, Emily, they say their name. So for example, this is a vowel that normally sounds like ah, right?
Yeah.
But now it's going to sound like A. It's going to say its name. Can we say that? A. Now, this is how this works. This is a silent E, and the reason it's silent, Emily, is because you have two vowels and a consonant in between. Whenever you have two vowels and only one consonant in between, that is going to make the silent E, and you're going to be using the long vowel sound. So let's go ahead and read this using our long vowel sound. So remember, the letter is saying its name. Let's start with the first one over here at the top. Go ahead and point and read as you go. Nice and loud.
Gate. Gate.
Good. Go to the next one.
Eight. Kate.
Good. Go to the next one.
Rate. Rate.
Very good. Go to the next one.
Eight. Nate.
Very good. And I like how you're keeping the E silent, because the E has to be silent in this case. So you just continue working with the child, giving them different long vowel sounds to practice their long vowels. Now we're going to move on to sentences. All right, Emily. So now I have given you 3 sentences. Some of them have the long vowel sounds and some of them have the short vowel sounds. Let's see if you can remember our silent E rule, okay?
Okay.
So I want you to point to each of the letters and sound. And remember to elongate the ones that are in red, okay? So that you can read good. Start with the first one, nice and loud.
The. At. Cat. An. Ran. Asked. Fast.
Okay, let's read the whole sentence together now, all together.
The cat ran fast.
Good. Let's go to the next sentence, nice and loud for our friends. Now, when we're saying the, for those friends watching, we go, the. Go ahead.
The.
Okay. Keep going.
Ox. The fox. At.
Read the whole sentence now.
The fox sat.
Good. Now the last one. Go ahead and read it for us.
The the kite is egg.
Okay, read the whole sentence now.
The kite is red.
Now, when you're first starting off with your kids, just pay attention that they're going to be sounding a lot more choppier than Emily has. Emily is a fluent reader now, so I'm just going to be demonstrating with her. But when your kids first start out, it's going to be like this. K-at. So it's going to sound a little different, and you're going to want them to elongate the sounds. K-at. Like if they're singing a song. An. Ran. So that they can hear it. Ox. Now these red vowels really do help because I tell them to elongate the red letters, which are the vowels. All right, so we hope that you have enjoyed this video on how to teach reading with magnetic letters. Such an easy way to teach reading and to incorporate into your reading programs. So just know that in this video, Emily has been reading for a while, so she's a fluent reader. But when you first start to read, when your children first start to read, they're going to sound choppy. It's going to sound like k-at. And it's going to sound like that. And so don't be discouraged, because the blending process is actually the hardest part of reading. When you focus on elongating those vowels, it is really going to help them, and it's the constant practice of blending every day that is going to finally click for them, and it's going to happen. Eventually it will happen for them. At first you want to help them through this process as they learn the blends. We hope that you have enjoyed the video. We'll link these letters below. And if you want to see a whole tutorial on reading with flashcards, another method that we also used here that we taught our kids to read by 3, I'll link that video below in the description box. We'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.